Hey there, I'm Daryl and you're watching a review of Daryl's Cross Thought. What is up, you beautiful people? My name is Daryl and welcome back to another magic trick review here on the channel. Now, if you're new here, then definitely please consider subscribing and take a look around the channel at my past reviews. Now, if you're new here, then welcome. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me today. I really do appreciate it, so thank you so much for doing that, and I hope you leave this video feeling more informed. So, thanks so much for clicking on me, because I guess you clicked on my face to get here, so thanks for that. And if you'd like to purchase Cross Thought at the end of this, the link is in the description down below, as always. And Mystique Factory sent me this, so I'd like to thank them for sending me this so I can do the review for you people. And if you'd like to get it, remember to use code TOWER10 at checkout to save 10% off your entire first order with them. Don't make any money off of that, just me trying to help you guys save some money. So that's going to do it for me just talking about it. Let's actually talk about it and all the stuff you want to know right now. First off, you need to know what actually is Cross Thought. Well, Cross Thought is a really cool quick card trick that you can do whenever you're asked to do a card trick. If you have these cards on you in your pocket, in your wallet, or whatever, you can do this effect. Now, what you have your spectators do is, deal down the 10 cards that you bring out. You prove to them you have 10 cards by allowing them to deal them, and then you have them take 5 into their hand. You then hold out the remaining 5 that you have. You ask them to think of one. Then you close the fan, and then you say, what was it? They name it, and then you open back up the fan, and their card that they have named has vanished, and they now have 6 cards after they originally just had 5, and now they're holding on to their card, the one that they named. Really cool, quick trick, and I think it's really neat. So let's talk more in depth about it right now. Now that you know what Cross Thought is, let's talk more in depth about what you'll actually be receiving if you decide to purchase it. Well, you get this envelope right here. It's a really nice envelope. I do like this packaging. And inside of it is a pack of cards that you need to perform this effect. The gimmicks. That's right, you receive it all ready to go. The only thing you have to supply is a couple cards that you need to get up to 10 for this effect. So you get the gimmicks, you don't have to make anything or anything like that. You just gotta grab some regular cards from decks you have at home. You also get a tutorial video that's around 10-ish minutes, and on that, Mark Lavelle teaches you how to perform this effect, and he even does a live performance to someone in the studio so you can see how it actually looks when he's performing. How difficult is Cross Thought to perform? It's not that difficult to perform. It's probably gonna take you maybe 30 minutes worth of practice, not too long, but it's not difficult at all once you get the moves down, and it shouldn't take you too long. Is Cross Thought examinable? No, not completely. It's not examinable, but the cards that they're holding are examinable, so don't worry about them, holding cards that they're going to be inspecting and finding something. No, the cards they hold are examinable, but they can't inspect all of the cards. Is there any setup they have to do when performing Cross Thought? There is some initial setup they have to do. Like I mentioned earlier, you got to get some cards to make it go up to 10, and the setup per performance, just making sure they're in the correct, formation, everything's good to go. But once you do that, you should be able to perform. And it's, setup per performance is not going to take long at all, because your reset's almost instant. It's like 10 seconds to reset, just making sure you got all the cards back where they're supposed to be. So yeah, not too much setup once you get all 10 cards there. How are the angles when performing Cross Thought? You should be able to perform Cross Thought completely surrounded. So that's good. If you're performing out in public where you have people all around you, you don't need to worry about your angles. Are there negatives to performing Cross Thought? Well, maybe you don't like that all the cards aren't examinable, so that might be a negative for you. But the ones that they hold are, so they shouldn't really be asking to hold your cards too, because they've already dealt down 10 and made sure there was 10. So besides that, that's really my main negative. Another thing is that there's small discrepancies throughout the effect that maybe they wouldn't notice, but they might call you out on. Hopefully they wouldn't. Fingers crossed that they wouldn't call you out, but you never know. So there is a couple discrepancies, but they're minor and they shouldn't notice. What are the positives to performing Cross Thought? I'd say the biggest positive is that they really can choose any of the cards that you're holding in your hand. So it is a free selection, and I love that aspect of it. And it's also just a quick, trick that you could do. Pull it out of your wallet, pull it out of your pocket or something like that if someone asks to see a trick, because it's only 10 cards. So if you're okay with carrying around 10 cards, then you have a trick to do at all times. What does this retail as? Well, this currently retails as $20 US, and is that a fair price? I don't know. Honestly, for what you're getting, you get these cards, but I really feel like it should have been more like $15, so it should have retailed as $15 just because it's a nice trick, but I mean, Flame by Murphy's Magic is also $20, and so is this, and I feel like Flame you can do so much more with for $20, so and those two products are not similar at all, but I'm just saying, for your money, this should be like $15. What would I give this out of 10? I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. The reason it gets docked to point is because all the cards aren't examinable and because there are a couple minor discrepancies throughout the routine, but besides that, it's a cool quick trick. Should you pick this up, if you want a trick that you can do pretty much on the spot as long as you have these cards on you, like in your pocket or something, then yeah, I recommend this trick because it's just a nice little trick that you can be doing to someone if they ask to see a trick. You don't have to carry around a full deck for it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to purchase Cross Thought, the link will be down below in the description. Now also, if you'd like to get it for 10% off, then use code Tyler10 at Mystique Factory's checkout and you get 10% off your entire first order with them. And I don't make any money off that code. Really just me trying to save you guys some money, so use it if you would like to. I don't make any money off of it. But if you want to follow me on Instagram, there you can follow me on Instagram at TylerOnSwordMagic, and there I post all sorts of Q&As, you know, behind the scenes, sneak peeks, announcements, all sorts of cool stuff, and I really love what I have going on my Instagram, and I want to start performing more magic on there than I already do, so definitely keep an eye out on that. Now, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you clicking on this video, because there wouldn't really be a point in me making these videos if it wasn't for you guys, because I'm trying to be informative and helpful for other magicians out there. So thanks so much for tuning in, and hopefully I'll see you in another video that I post sometime soon. See ya.